Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's Q&A day. Q&A day. So I just actually need to go back in my camera roll and find all the questions that you guys asked. If you are not following me on Instagram, I will have that linked in the description box. That is where I ask majority of my questions. Here we go. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell, and give me a thumbs up if you like Q&As, and so you don't miss out on any other videos that I post all about long hair, curly hair tips for all of the, Okay, also don't feel 100%. You can probably tell by my eyes and the way I sound, I'm getting a cold. It's just not... don't feel 100%, and now kids are coming in, of course.
Would they make them up with the banana at Mama's house?
Okay. Question number 1. What are some things you do to your hair on a weekly basis? Weekly, for sure, oils. And that's actually like a daily thing that I do, oils. I love hair oils. Weekly, I do hair oils on my scalp to help with, I do have a really dry scalp. Usually if like your skin is dry, your scalp will probably be dry. So I do have issues with dry scalp, not dandruff, but dry scalp, and we can get into a video all about dry scalp and things like that another time. But definitely oils. I love oils. They're fantastic. You got to find the right ones that will penetrate the hair shaft, because there are sealing oils and penetrating oils. You gotta find the ones that penetrate. What are some of the things I should avoid if I want healthier hair? Wow, that's good. First off, heat. Try to avoid heat as much as possible. That is the first thing. I completely, I went cold turkey on heat. Like curling iron, flat iron heat when I started my curly hair journey. And that is the one thing that helped my hair tremendously. So I would say number 1, the first thing to really start out with, cut out heat. Just nix it. And diffusing, I use high heat, high speed, but that's not direct, that's not direct heat on your hair. It's more of like type of heat. So it's different. And my hair has not, I have not found that my hair has been more damaged from using high heat, high speed when I diffuse. But for sure, nix the curling iron and nix the straightener. I know. You've picked yourself up off the floor. It'll be fine. Have you ever used rice water for hair growth? No, I have not. There is a video that Bianca Renee Today did on rice water, and I will have that linked in the description box, and you can go check that video out after you watch this video. But I have never used rice water for hair growth. I actually have honestly never really done a bunch of research on rice water. I hear rice water can be just good for on your hair in general, but I've never used it for hair growth. I'm just blessed with good genetics, and I just have long hair. Do you use any products to encourage new hair growth? No. I don't. Currently, I don't. I have, though. I have not used NuSkin's scalp and hair treatment system. That treatment system is more on the expensive side, but that helps encourage new hair growth and thickening hair and things like that. I've also used HAIR's, which is a company. They also have a hair system kit thing that comes with shampoo, conditioner, mendoxil, I think mendoxylin, I don't know. But it's like a serum you put on your scalp. It's like Rogaine essentially, to help encourage new hair growth. And then they also have hair gummies. That is not as expensive as the NuSkin one. I have used their shampoo conditioner. I have also used the gummies. I have not used the scalp treatment. So currently, no. Previously, yes. I did not see, I was also pregnant at the same time, on and off. So I don't know if it's from the shampoo conditioner from HAIR's or pregnancy. Who knows? How do you keep your ends thick and healthy looking since you don't cut it? Okay. I have gotten this question so many times. It is no secret. I have not kept this a secret that I used to cut my hair. I used to trim my hair. That was just something that I personally struggled with, and well, we can get more into that later. So since I used to trim my ends, I made it to where it still kind of had a V, but not so tapered at the ends. So my ends still looked like a V, like I didn't cut my hair because I'm trying to hide it, you guys, right? Because that's just what I did. So I still kind of made my ends look like a V, but I kept it more of like a rounded V. So it didn't really look like my hair was trimmed, but I was trimming it. So that's why my ends look thick, and they just look thick, is because my hair wasn't growing like this. Like, it's usually what happens when women who have not cut their hair in their entire life, your hair grows like this because of breakage and split ends and things like that just going up your hair shaft. So that is why my ends look so thick. And my ends, I do have split ends, but I do believe my ends are healthy because I use a diffuser, but I don't use straighteners or curling irons like that. So that's why my ends look so thick. Now that my hair is continuing to grow, my ends are starting to thin out. So as the years go on, my ends will probably get thinner and things like that. But I'm doing everything I can to keep them healthy. So if you don't cut your hair and you're concerned about your thinning ends, I would definitely say go in with oils that penetrate the hair shaft. And it's a quick Google search, what oils penetrate the hair shaft. And really focus on keeping your ends protected with oils when you sleep. You don't have to use a bunch of oil either. I use a lot because I love hair oils. My hair loves oil. You don't have to use a bunch. Protective hairstyles when you sleep, oils, things like that. What can help with dry, easily irritated scalp? So before, when I have found that my scalp is just super itchy and nothing is helping, I actually switched to Head and Shoulders. Head and Shoulders is a really good shampoo that you can use to help with dry scalp. Not necessarily dandruff, but dry scalp. Hi. Yeah, yummy. So if you find that your scalp is easily irritated, look at the ingredients that you're using in your shampoo for sure, and maybe make a switch to something that doesn't have fragrance in it, because sometimes fragrance can be the thing that's irritating your scalp. Other than that, I just have a dry scalp. My scalp doesn't get irritated very easily. I can do more research on this if you guys are interested. I also use a aloe vera oil mix on my scalp to help with my dry scalp, and it helps a lot. Thoughts on a Denman brush? I love the Denman brush. I use it when I can find it every single wash day. I use the Denman brush. This is day 3 hair. I use the Denman brush on my hair, and it is still popping. I love the Denman brush. For me, it's I have found it does help with definition for me rather than using like a paddle brush. It really helps distribute product evenly. So that's the main reason why I use the Denman brush. It really helps distribute my product evenly. What? Yeah. Well, I gotta hurry. Yeah. How much protein does a girl need? How does she know? So for me, how I found out that my hair does not like protein is I actually used a Monat shampoo, conditioner, and leave-in conditioner that had a bunch of protein in it, and my hair wigged out. My hair was stiff. It felt like straw. It felt super dry, and it was so tangly. That is protein overload. Moisture overload is when your hair is just like kind of mushy and it doesn't hold a curl. So either way, your hair won't hold a curl. But if your hair is just like really, and we're like, oh, you want soft hair. You don't want too soft a hair where your hair won't hold a curl. So my hair right now is perfectly balanced, I would say. So honestly, it took me a while to figure out how much protein my hair needed. I have found out that if I one, clarify. I always have to clarify my hair all the time. All the time. That's just something I found that I need to do. After I clarify, I use a moisturizing conditioner. I use a moisturizing leave-in conditioner. And then my curl cream has protein in it. And then my gel is also moisturizing. So I have found that if I use one product or maybe two products with a little bit of protein in it, my hair loves it. And it's the perfect balance for me. So really, it's trial and error. I will have my protein moisture balance video linked in the description box for you to check out after this one. Do you find that your hair weighs down your curls? I'm struggling to get mine bouncy. It really depends. It depends on if I have clarified my hair. That's a big one for me. If I have clarified, if I have not clarified, my hair does not hold a curl. My last wash day, I put it as a reel on my Instagram. I was in the white shirt and jean skirt. I did not clarify because I didn't have my clarifying shampoo. My hair lasted that day. My hair did not do any, it was terrible. After I scrunched out the crunch, it was nothing. Depends on if I have clarified or not. If I have not clarified my hair does get weighed down because of the buildup in the product and just things that are weighing it down. The products that I used on this particular wash day, I used my clarifying shampoo, which is Suave clarifying shampoo, Suave coconut conditioner. I used my Garnier Fructis leave-in conditioner, so that does have a silicone, so that's why I clarify, because I still use some things with silicones. I used Pantene Mousse first, and then I used a little bit of Cantu Twist and Lock Gel. Those two together I have found gives me amazing hold, keeps my hair bouncy, but it does not weigh my hair down. So it's really just about finding the products that work for you, maybe using lighter products like mousses and light hold gels. Maybe that will help your hair not feel so weighed down. And also if you've clarified yet, because for me, my hair gets weighed down if I don't clarify. So it's really just a trial and error what works for you. What works for me is not gonna work for everybody. Me clarifying every single wash day, literally, maybe every other wash day, sometimes that is not gonna work. Sometimes people only need to clarify once a month. Okay, that's what works for them. So I have found, the train tracks come out. So yeah, I've just found a routine that works for me. Curl refresh routine. I actually have that on my Instagram page and my reels. Can I link that? I might be able to have that linked down in the description box. How do you maintain the curls after a wash day for 2+ days? Bonnets. That's how. Bonnets. I live in bonnets. No joke. Yesterday my hair was up in a bonnet practically all day. I did a reel for half tea, and then my hair went up in a floppy bun. So for my floppy buns, if I don't want my hair touching my back, I take a satin scrunchie. You can get a bunch of these on Amazon for super cheap. What I do, honestly, I just do that, and it's up off my back. My ends are they're hanging out. So yeah, I might look ridiculous, but it keeps my hair up. How often do you use heat? Do you use a heat protector when you do? Yes. So I don't use a straightener or curling iron very often. I did actually on Sunday, and then I ended up hating how my hair looked, so I just put my hair up in a bun. So I was like, why did I even curl my hair? Then I did not use a heat protectant, and I did use a deep conditioner when I washed my hair 2 days ago. So yes, I do use a heat protectant. You don't have to buy like a super expensive heat protectant. I've used the Aussie heat protectant. That one works great. And I hear the Tresemme heat protectant works great as well. So just maybe do research. If you want to spend a little more money on maybe, a higher quality heat protectant, then do that. If you just want to spend maybe $5 or less on a heat protectant, Aussie, Tresemme, Dove, those all work great. Any suggestions for split/dead ends? Yeah, oils. Again, oils are my best friend. I use oils from She Hair brand. I will have that linked in the description box. She is amazing. All of her oils are natural. I believe she makes them herself. They're amazing. They all smell good. My favorite is the hair oil infusion. That one smells amazing. I put that everywhere. Either usually the day of or the night before my wash day. It just gives my hair a little extra moisture and oomph. I also use the aloe curl serum oil. That one is also amazing. And then her anti-frizz oil. That oil, I actually need to buy more because I'm completely out. That oil is fantastic. I saw a major difference with my ends when I used that oil. I'll have her website linked down below. So oils for sure, penetrating oils, because you don't want oils that are just gonna sit on your hair. Coconut oil is one, and olive oil, they just sit on your hair. So those are really good for sealing. If you wanna seal in moisture, use a sealing oil. If you wanna penetrate, use a penetrating oil. What products do you use on your hair? Lots. So my favorite curly hair products are Cantu. Love Cantu. Love Cantu. I've also used Maui Moisture shampoo and conditioner. I used Suave shampoo and conditioner. I've used Garnier Fructis shampoo and conditioner. I've used a lot of stuff, but Stylers, Cantu for sure is my number one. I really want to try other stylers, but Cantu is doing such a good job. I don't want to switch. So Cantu for sure. How to keep your hair from knotting up between washes. This or up in my bonnet. That's really the only way I do it. The under parts of my hair get knotted. So my hair does get knots. It's inevitable. If you have long hair, it's gonna get knotted. So don't feel like you're doing something wrong if you find that your hair is getting knotted. It happens. I just keep my hair up. That's really what I do. How to make it so thick. So I was just blessed with long, thick hair. The thickness of your hair is actually determined when you're born. Sometimes if you have a lot of hair thinning, your follicles can be clogged. So you might need to clarify, or you just might need to find a product or products that are gonna help encourage the hair growth and the follicles that are clogged. I can have links for things linked in the description box below, but my battery's gonna die, so that's actually all the questions that I have. If you have any more questions, feel free to put them in the comments. Let me know. Go to my Instagram, ask me questions. I'm always willing to help out those who have any questions. I want everybody to get all their questions answered. So the battery light is flashing. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Bye!